Hi everybody, I'm Mark Williams, Senior Project Manager in the AMP8 Alliance, leading the delivery of Anglian Water's nature-based solutions portfolio. We're here today at Everton Wetland, which is under construction as you can see. I'll walk you around and talk you through a few facts. Okay, so here we are in the middle of the wetland itself, which is under construction. Behind me you can see some of the equipment we've used. We've had a 22 and a 30-ton excavator, we've had two 20-ton Moxie dumpers. You can see here a D6 equivalent dozer, and we've also got a roller on site now which is compacting the top layer of clay ready for topsoil application. Okay, so here we are standing next to cell 3 of the wetland. There's 3 cells in total, comprising of 18,000 metres square. In those cells we'll probably have in excess of 100,000 plants as well, so it's quite a big undertaking to make that happen. Progress. All 3 cells are now bunded up, the clay lining is being compacted, and the Morfoot team are now just starting to introduce the topsoil into which the plants can be installed. To come after that, we've got pipe installation to feed through to the various cells and landscaping and fencing around the outsides. Okay, so here we are standing on top of the topsoil mound, which will eventually get spread over the entire area of this wetland to a depth of 300 millimetres. So you can imagine quite how much there is still to do. Challenges which we faced on the whole project right from inception, which people need to remember, was back in 2022. So it's taken 3 years to get from the project need stage through land acquisition, through the planning application, through a winter where we made the conscious decision not to build due to the amount of clay, water and the slippery nature of working in those conditions, and then finally getting to site. So a 3-year process to get to where we are today. So the first issue we encountered on project delivery was land acquisition. The landowner is actually on side, but the conversations about food production versus green initiatives, as we like to see them, is obviously quite a hot topic at the moment. So that engendered quite a lot of discussion in that area. Once we had created the heads of terms and got into the planning application phase, we encountered quite a few problems with how do we take the large equipment you can see in the background from the highway into the construction area. And eventually the landowner was kind enough to let us unload in his yard and drive across 2 of his own fields in order to get to this area here. So, you know, it was big thanks to the landowner for enabling us to do that, to enable us to actually deliver the project. Moving into construction has actually been relatively easy. The design was complete, and we've been really blessed with some very, very good dry weather so that the guys can get on with work. The Morfoot team and the Lynch team supplying the plant hire have been absolutely incredible as well. So in construction, yeah, we've really flown. We're about 2/3 of the way through the build now. As I said previously, 3 cells are complete. We've got to get all the topsoil in, and then we're into planting over 100,000 plants. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the whistle-stop tour around Anglian Water's first treatment wetland. Personally, I'd like to send some great big thanks out to Morfoot and Lynch for all the construction activity. Mark Allen, the site manager, and the wider delivery team were too numerous to mention. Like I said before, it's been 3 years hard work to get to this stage, and we're now at the beginning of a really exciting period of potentially delivering 20 wetlands to make the Anglian Water estate slightly greener.